Greetings internet peopleoids, Darkly Dave here, and all I can say with this video is I'm much gother than that. Just kidding, I don't buy into that shit. But I did have a rather more gothic than usual week in the beginning of this year, rather appropriately given what the theme of the year seems to be, abject despair. But things kicked off with this particular week with a visit to the History of the World in 100 Objects exhibition, which was my first chance and probably only chance to see a few pieces from the British Museum that I've been dying to see since I was a very small child. Anyway, goodies from the gift shop. I got myself a gorgeous scarf that's actually printed with the Rosetta Stone. I don't know whether you'll be able to see it with the camera, whether it will autofocus or not, but it's so nice. It's so nice. I also got myself another scarf that has the Fuji Wave pattern, which is one of my favorite pieces of Japanese art ever. You see it's really quite fine, it's almost like cheesecloth. I think they're cotton of some description anyway. But I also got myself the obligatory Egyptian doodads, because we Goths do love our Egyptian crap. But that week continued to go on with the theme of awesome and congruent things happening when a delivery of stuff that I'd ordered off eBay and Amazon finally came, and I got myself my very own copy that I've been spending half a decade trying to bloody get. The Gother Than Thou card game, which went out of print in 2003, and every time I found someone selling it on Amazon, they wouldn't send it to Australia because apparently we're off the edge of the map. Here be dragons. It's not dragons, it's just a stupid redhead politician. Ignore her, she's a monster. But good luck for any of you subscribers in America. They seem to be quite easy to still get. Probably gonna pay about 20 to 30 bucks for it. But it's an awesome piece of history to add to my collection, along with my Mick Mercer books and all the other paraphernalia that's there, including most of Voltaire's back catalogue. Another thing I got, which again is out of print, it turns out, because games that are Goth centralized don't tend to go past the first or second print, is Shegoth, which is done by the same guys who did the Munchkin games. In fact, I think the Shay Nerd one, or Shay Geek rather, that preceded this, was actually one of the ones, whatever I'm fucking saying, but it has really cool artwork, which the camera may or may not ever go focus on. And you've got activities and character cards, like the Perky Goth. Come on, you can do it. And there's a lot of artwork that also turns up in the Munchkin Bites one as well, which is another game I got, and that's really fun, as are all the Munchkin games. But got funny little rules with them, like, while the Perky Goth is in the room, you cannot get more gloom, but if there are other people in the room with bad effects, you can ignore all those effects. And a lot of the character cards have also got little quotes on the bottom of them. So the Perky Goth one is, "Ooh, ooh, pink bunny slippers, glee, do they come in black?" I'm probably going to regret having said that. But yes, much excitement, awesomeness. It's like Gothic Christmas. But another doobie that came, not that sort of doobie, was another book in a series that I've been slowly amassing, which is, I don't know what it's actually called. I can't remember what the bloody series is called now. But it started off with a comic book called Goth Girls Don't Taste Like Chicken. Well, it's not really a comic book, it's a light novella with pictures in it. But the newest issue, volume rather, is The Dead Girl I Like Heart and Stuff. And they're written by Robert Tomoguchi and illustrated by Kimberly Traub. And the artwork in them is very cute, very cool. I love it. It's great. But another thing I got, finally, another acquisition, was a new pair of pointy-ass goth boots. A new pair. My only pair, I should say. But unfortunately, first time I wore them out, I scuffed the toe, and I'm now gonna have to touch it up with cheap black nail polish or something. I use the good stuff wherever I can, but I have a bottle of cheap and nasty for when my good stuff runs out, because OPI has become very difficult to find all of a sudden, and is the best one I can find with a pigment to painting ratio with a good drying time. I've tried Rimmel and nah, wasn't good. The other thing I found was black lipstick, but that was a cheapy one, so it's probably going to melt my face off. But beautiful, squeaky PVC and slightly hard to walk in because I'm not used to pointy toes. But new wedding shoes, yes! And it makes me so happy. But finally, what I got was a buttload of CDs. Well, a buttload. I got 4 CDs. Calm down. First one, I ordered all of these because I've been trying to find them on shelves for ages and just couldn't find them anywhere. But first one is Crank House by Angel Spit, which I heard the Vina Carver song years ago, and every time I went into JB Hi-Fi, the local one, there was a place for Angel Spit stuff, the little tab divider doobies, but they never actually had any CDs, which is really freaking annoying. And I finally had the money and remembered at the time and ordered the bugger. I also got a 10-year anniversary special edition 2 CD deluxe set of Cell Dweller, whose music I had heard once on a compilation album called Unquiet Grave on iTunes, which I got 10 years ago. And the song was Frozen. And it's considerably better than the shitty Disney movie. But again, it's an industrial sort of one. It's good sort of slow weave from side to side music, but it's also really good when you're painting in the shed or doing carpentry and such forth. It just worked out that way, which is fine with me, because it means I get good music in the shed. The other 2 I got were 2 Voltaire ones that I've been meaning to get for quite some time. First one was Hate Lives in a Small Town. Yeah, Hate Lives in a Small Town, which is a set of country songs by Voltaire. And growing up in the country, I'm not entirely averse to this, especially because my mum used to do line dancing and we used to get dragged along in school holidays, so that and listening to Shania Twain and stuff, I can sing a more than appropriate amount of country music. More mainstream stuff though. None of the, oh, she left me and she took my job, blah blah blah. It's just goth for people that don't like eyeliner and big on bourbon and bigotry. But the other one I got was Bitrektual, which is a series of songs mostly about Star Trek and Star Wars, because Voltaire is a massive nerd. And if you ever get to see him, especially those of you in America, because he does a lot of concerts at cons, check him out. Seriously, if you've never heard of him, shame on you, and go check him out, because he's funny as shit. But I keep saying that's very unprofessional, which is fine because it's not professional videos. Funny albums, and the only thing I will say, trying to work out something in your head while you're listening to them, not helpful, because you keep listening to the damn lyrics and you're trying to run the same problem over and I can't concentrate because it's too funny. Anyway, oh, another doodad I got for Christmas off a cousin of mine, because we did Secret Santa this year, was this little dude who's pretty much a knockoff Jack Skellington, if I'm honest. But he's a little candle holder, and he's so cute. But she gave me black glitter candles as well, which I don't think I'm going to use because they have a tendency to explode. The glitter burns and... to use the technical term. Anyway, that's my goth haul for this month. Don't know whether you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy it, maybe hit the like button or mention stuff in the comments section. And I'm gonna go. Links to Twitter and Tumblr below, and links to other videos over there. You can click on my name header up there and that'll take you to my channel, and the subscribe button also works, but not on mobile phones because this is not an end screen page that they're doing now. I'm gonna try and work out one of those later on. If you did enjoy it, thanks so much for watching, and bye!